So tell me what brings you to Winnipeg?
Yeah, so I've been to Winnipeg a few times. Canada, I've been to Canada 4 times, but I've came here. This was the first city I came to through, as I said before, I'm a firefighter, through our firefighter friends. And the people here in Canada, and especially in Winnipeg, were warm, welcoming, just beautiful people, and welcomed me so much that the city feels like my hometown in Melbourne. And it was just natural for me to start supporting the Winnipeg Jets because it's just like my home football team back in Melbourne.
So how long have you been a Jets fan for?
I've been a Jets fan for 4 years now, yeah.
So you're going to be here today at the game. What do you think it's going to be like in there?
Look, if it's anything like the football back home, back in Melbourne, it's going to be just fantastic. The atmosphere is going to be fantastic, and let's hope the Jets get in there and give them a good smashing.
So there's been, I know on Facebook, a lot of people are talking about, oh, there's an Australian fan coming. Tell me, like, what's it been like online when people find out there's an Australian Jets fan?
Yeah, look, Facebook's been fantastic. I've got hundreds and hundreds of people saying, we're just amazed that you came all the way from Australia just to see the Jets play. And what I've done is, you may have seen it online, but I actually got a bit of a theme song going of my old football team back in Melbourne, and I've adapted it for the Winnipeg Jets. People have seen it online and just gone, this is what we need, a theme song for the Jets, which talks about the Jets.
Can we get a rendition?
All right, okay, I want to point out I'm not real good at singing, but we can do it, all right? Are you ready for this? Oh, we're from Winnipeg, a fighting fury, we're from Winnipeg. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and shin. If we're behind, then never mind, we'll fight and fight to win. Oh, we're from Winnipeg. We're never beaten till the final siren's gone. Like the Peggers of old, we're strong and we're bold. Oh, we're from Winnipeg. Go Jets, go! Oh, we're from Winnipeg.
So that was like the greatest thing. That was like the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Guess that? That's an Australian version for you.
Again, I didn't catch it. You have to do another take.
Yeah.
What do people said, like, when you tell them, you're from Australia and you came from Winnipeg to see the Jets?
The first thing, they're just amazed that we follow ice hockey back in Australia. You may remember that we've had the NHL out last year or the year before. We filled the stadium. Melbourne is a sporting capital of Australia. We'll get 30,000 people to 2 bugs racing up a wall. But we every single team in the NHL was represented at this game. Every jersey, the NHL were amazed at how much we follow. So what's happened now is that the NHL are now going to have some of the season games in the future in Melbourne. It's been that good. So they're looking at scheduling some seasons over there, or some games, I should say.
Tell me about like your friends. What's it like being here with some of your buddies that you?
Some of my buddies with these guys here. So a couple of great firefighters here. A firefighter myself from Melbourne, Australia. These guys are true Jets fans. They've sort of dragged me into the Jets a bit, which is great. I don't mind that. But they have been so warm and welcoming to me to come from another country. They're just taking me everywhere. It's just wonderful. Yeah.
And I know you've been here 3 other times, but this one's probably might be the best one.
This might be the best one, the most memorable. To come to a Jets game, not only just a Jets game, but one of the playoff games. Gee, you couldn't ask for anything better. And I got 3 games. We're going to 3. So 2 here and 1 in St. Louis.
Oh, so you're going to travel too. What do you think it'll be like in St. Louis?
Well, I dare say there'll probably be a stronger St. Louis crowd down there. But you know what? We're going to go down there and support the Jets as good as we can.
What do you think people in St. Louis are going to say about when they see an Australian Jets fan?
Look, I've been to America before, and I think that the fans will just say, I think they'll welcome me. They'll say, wow, this is fantastic. We've got an Aussie coming from a million miles away just to see some hockey. So I think, look, people everywhere are just wonderful.
And so how do you think the Jets are going to do in this series?
I think the Jets are going to win the series. I think they're going to play in the final playoff, and we're going to win 3-2.
Will they bring the cup to Australia if they win the Stanley Cup?
Sorry, say that again?
How are we going to get them to bring the Stanley Cup to Australia if they win?
I'm coming over to pick it up, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to take it to every city in Australia. Yeah.
Anything else you might want to add for anybody who's watching in Canada or maybe back home in Australia?
Look, I don't know if anyone's going to watch from Australia, but I tell you what, good luck to the Jets. We're going to be a strong team. We're going to win. And we're going to win strong, really well. We're going to do a fantastic job. I have no doubt at all.
I was going to ask you, how'd you meet these guys?
Through the fire service. So we're all part of the fire service through our unions. So we've done a lot of work together, and Alex over here has helped us a lot back in Australia, and that's our connection.
How long have you been a firefighter for?
32 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, welcome to Winnipeg. It was great to
Thank
meet
you, mate. Good on you.